Hello and thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. I am Screen Scene Guru coming at you with a new reaction to old monster movie, monster creature film. For those of you that are familiar with it, I'm of course talking about the 2002 Eight-Legged Freaks. I recently watched this last night, and I had a blast watching it. I remembered it from back in the day, but I figured I'd put it on just as a rewatch. I've got video on my Instagram. You can check it out at Screen Scene Guru. But I really like this film, it's just been a while since I've watched it, and it kind of brings me back to childhood days. So that was kind of fun. But it was pretty cool to see. Looking up the director, I have a bit of notes jotted down right here. But we've got Elroy Elkion, and they said that he was a producer on Independence Day, and then looking into his filmography, it looks like he's mainly done, zombie films or monster movies, which is that's all right. That's cool to see. But I did a little bit of background research into this film, and Warner Brothers was very invested in this after, of course, in the '90s, him producing Independence Day. They thought he was a good guy to direct, so they gave him a budget of $30 million, which seems pretty high in 2002 for a creature feature flick. But Warner Brothers went all out, and unfortunately, the movie did not make its ends. It only made 17 million on a budget of 30, so it was a flop. But just checking this out, it had Scarlett Johansson in it. It had one of the other big names. See if I can pull it up. Warner Brothers Pictures. Yeah, I might have to look it up. Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Um, David Arquette. Yeah, David Arquette was the main star, which I like him. He's pretty good. I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm wondering if he's kind of done acting for now. But this just kind of got me thinking that it's kind of prime time for a reboot, right? Or because I was thinking about a sequel at first, but then they're all kind of too old to do a sequel. Not Scarlett Johansson, of course, but a lot of the other predominant characters are probably too old, and some of them have passed for them to come back and do a direct sequel. But definitely a reboot of the story, Eight-Legged Freaks, I think it's a perfect time. Um, and I think the studio Warner Brothers would actually recoup their money this time from actually losing money in the early 2000s. It wasn't a big zeitgeist um, thing. The monster genre and the horror films in the early 2000s compared to now in 2025. I think if they re-released this movie, or if they did another offshoot of the Eight-Legged Freak story, it would make Warner Brothers some cash, which is interesting to see. They're going forward with their MonsterVerse movies, continuing making Godzilla, which is really cool to see from Legendary, I believe, or Legacy Studios, um, which that's really cool. And then we were seeing other films coming out of there. Of course, they're going to try to do. I believe next year we're going to get the Search for Gollum films. I've been looking into that, researching a bit of that. I have not yet to watch War for the Rohirrim. I'm going to check that out sometime. I'm waiting to see if it's going to be released on physical media anywhere. I'm not sure. I know it's on VOD right now. They want you to purchase it digitally for like $20, but I'm waiting to do that until they have a physical media set. Perhaps a special edition would be nice. But yeah, this was my general thoughts of Eight-Legged Freaks. I really like this film. Check out the videos on Instagram for those of you that are interested. If you haven't seen this movie before, I definitely recommend checking it out. One of the interesting things, too, I have jotted down in my notes. Um, you cannot stream this movie. It does not seem on any main streaming service. I mean, they have it on they say Pluto and Prime Video, so you can watch it. You can buy it on Prime and watch it for free on Pluto. But I have the DVD from 2002, and it still works perfectly. But a lot of people are saying, with these older films, like for instance, a couple weeks ago, we got the 28 Weeks Later trailer, right? And everyone was searching for 28 Days Later, and they didn't have it. It wasn't on any streaming service, but people were going back through their records and getting the old DVD copies, and I still have mine. I still have a DVD of that film. And I was posting on social media laughing about people wanting it on streaming services when they still had the old copies. But now, of course, we've seen that Sony has put the film on streaming. I believe it's now on Prime Video to rent, and a couple others that Sony's in control of. But definitely check that one out. But leave a like, subscribe to the channel for future videos. What did you guys think of Eight-Legged Freaks? If you've seen it, let me know. This will be the follow up to some more videos coming down the line, so check that out. But until next time, have a good one and stay safe. Bye bye.